We're going to talk now about the one issue that was supposed to take precedence over all others in November's election.
If I can't turn the economy around in 3 years, I'll be looking at a one-term proposition. And he's right.
The outcome of this election will determine our economic future, not just for the next year or the next 2 years, but maybe for the next decade.
Well, despite tens of thousands of Americans struggling with unemployment, underemployment, and massive debt, the recent attacks abroad are raising the possibility that it might not be the economy, but foreign policy that takes center stage in November's election. With Tuesday's unprecedented attack on the U.S. Embassy in Libya and the widespread violence that's ensued, things are changing. Let's remember, the last time a U.S. ambassador was killed was back in 1979 in Afghanistan. Despite intervention in Libya last year that the U.S. both encouraged and took part in, it's become clear that Americans, even those serving at the highest level, are not safe there. That there may be that may be the case in other countries as well. And questions are now emerging about the right track when it comes to foreign policy, what it is, and whether or not the United States has been on it. Now, there have been believed threats and dangers. Have they been responded to in the best manner possible? When intervention in other countries has taken place, what have been the reasons and the results? And how does it impact things at home? Now, historically, there is a comparison to be made with the Jimmy Carter presidency, but not as many on the right are hoping that Obama's will be a one-term presidency. There are very real dots to connect. How the election of 1980, the economy was faltering as well, but a whole lot of President Carter's attention was focused in the crisis in Tehran. That's where more than 50 Americans were taken hostage after students and militants supporting the Iranian Revolution took over the American embassy there. Those hostages were not released for more than a year, despite an attempt by the Carter administration to try to rescue them in April of 1980. That mission was canceled after an equipment failure.
As our team was withdrawing after my order to do so, 2 of our American aircraft collided on the ground following a refueling operation in a remote desert location in Iran. There was no fighting. There was no combat, but to my deep regret, 8 of the crewmen of the 2 aircraft which collided were killed.
Many cite this incident as the beginning of the end of the Carter presidency. So now we face a similar moment, but not just for President Obama. Both the president and his opponent, Mitt Romney, must come up with concrete solutions, with a detailed map of how to navigate this situation in the best way possible and how to lead the United States to a place that puts it on the right side of history.